In this video, I'm going to go over everything that I eat in a typical day to maintain a sub 10% body fat level physique. So if you guys don't know, right now it's the middle of summer. I've been pretty lean for a few months now, and actually I stay pretty lean year round. And I use a few different tips and tactics to help me maintain around 10% body fat and less. I'm going to go over some of them today. So first off, what I eat in a day, it's pretty consistent over the course of many, many months at a time. Right now for summer, I'm trying to eat a little bit leaner. I also have the Mr. USA competition coming up next month. So I'm trying to look my best for that and also just be lean and ready for when I go to the beach, the pool, take my shirt off at the gym, anything like that. So in a day, what I'll typically do for my eating schedule is first off, I fast. I intermittent fast every single day of the week, at least like 16 to 18 hours a day. And then about half the days, it's really just one meal a day. On a day where I don't, where I do have a couple meals. So I'll usually break my fast around 2 o'clock in the afternoon with some fruit, some protein snacks, and really that's about it. So what that means specifically is like around 2 o'clock, a few hours before I work out, I'll have a few pieces of fruit. Like I love apples. Apples are my favorite fruit, maybe a pear or a banana. So usually like two pieces of fruit. And then with that, I might have one or two protein bars. I might have some like healthy chips, like Quest protein chips, or some Bear Bells protein bars, or some little snacks like that that are cleaner, better for ingredients, high protein, stuff like that. I get a lot of stuff sent to me now since I have a good social media following, so it's fun for me to try out healthy foods and snacks that I love and I'm interested in trying out. So I would say that meal, it's not even really a meal, it's more just like some snacks to get some food in my stomach before the gym. That's never really more than like 700 or 800 calories. And then I'll work out, I'll have a crazy workout, and then at nighttime after the gym, I'll have a much bigger, more proper meal. And with how busy I am now, I'm usually eating out on the go. My go-to spots are Chipotle, Panda Express, sometimes like a Mediterranean place that's a little bit healthier. One of those three things. At Chipotle, I'll get a big chicken bowl with double rice, double beans, chicken, a whole bunch of milds, and then corn, sour cream cheese. And if I'm at Panda Express, believe it or not, you can eat clean at Panda Express. I'll get the bigger plate, which is the three entree plate. So I'll get either the super greens or just the steamed rice, and then I'll get all grilled teriyaki chicken. It has been hitting the spot recently, and it's a ton of protein. If you were to weigh it out, it's probably about a pound of cooked chicken, and it's delicious. It's really affordable. The whole thing, it's like $13. And sometimes I'll get a side of the vegetables to go with it, especially if I get rice as my side. I'll get like a big thing of vegetables on the side. And it's still under 20 bucks, and it's a ton of food. So I say that because you can go eat out at places like Chipotle or like Pan Express and still do it in a clean way that doesn't put you in a calorie surplus. Now, for me, my maintenance is around 3,000 calories a day, meaning if I eat 3,000 calories a day, I'll stay about the exact same body fat that I am with my level of activity and my workouts. So if I eat less than 3,000 a day, I'll lose a little bit of fat. If I eat more, that's how I bulk and put on weight. Now, with a combination of like me fasting most of the daytime, and if I have that light snack before the gym, and then if I have that Chipotle bowl or that Panda Express meal, that's roughly 2,500 to 3,000 calories. So I'm maintaining, if anything, I'm in a little bit of a deficit for most of the daytime for each day now that we're in summer. And if I were to fast all day, meaning I skip the fruit, the protein bars, that light lunch before the gym, I could maybe get away with eating like a big plate of Mediterranean food or even like a pizza at Domino's. As crazy as it sounds, a full pizza at Domino's is about 3,000 calories, which is my maintenance. So if that's my one meal of the day, whether I get 3,000 calories from the pizza or from 3,000 calories of chicken, broccoli, and rice, it's still 3,000 calories in my body regardless. So sometimes I do let myself indulge in the foods that I love, like the pizza or something a little bit more tasty. But most of the time I'm going to Chipotle, I'm going to Panda, I'm having protein bars, I'm having fruits, eating pretty clean overall. So that's kind of a typical day of my eating. Maybe at nighttime I'll have another protein bar or a treat. I use the bars and snacks like that as like a replacement to satisfy my sweet tooth without eating a bag of candy or eating a brownie. that I'd feel more guilty about. So that's how I use those protein bars and sweet treats. But most days now, yeah, I really am eating around 3,000 calories or less. And when you're lifting 6 times a week like I am, you're as active as me, you're fasting all day, you're using the steam and sauna room multiple times a week, I can get away with maintaining sub 10% body fat when I have the lifestyle that I have and I'm feeding myself with high quality foods that I am. So that's a day in the life of like kind of how I eat. It's not very sustainable for everybody. I wouldn't recommend it that you guys just copy me, but you really got to figure out what works with your body, what's convenient for your lifestyle, and also like what foods you like to eat. If you hate fish, don't force yourself to eat fish just because it's a good source of protein and low in calorie. Like find stuff that you enjoy eating and figure out a way that you can incorporate that into your lifestyle. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments, and I appreciate you guys for liking this video and subscribing. See you on the next one.